Guess who's back? Back again. Ennui Talk is back with Matthew Winter and Benjamin Davis. Tell a friend because we need more viewers and listeners on various platforms. Hi, I'm Matthew Winter. This is Benjamin Davis.
Oh.
Yeah. How was your day, Ben?
It was alright. How was yours?
It wasn't alright. I know it wasn't alright. You had a shit
well,
day at work.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to talk about that. Here,
No, you're allowed to grieve on the podcast. That's what this is all about.
Fucking way.
Okay. Well, I had a shit day because I was waiting for you all day to come home from work so we could record.
Sorry that I like my job more than I like doing this.
Anyway, that's been the latest episode of the Ennui Talk podcast. You're a prick. So we decided. I said, you know what?
3 questions.
They're always 3. We have more than fucking 3, cunt.
Are they good questions?
They're actually good questions.
so
have you not had a look yet?
No, I haven't. Where the fuck would I have seen them?
Well, so just so everyone knows, you can only. I've decided now. Every time we do an Ask Ennui Q&A special, they're exclusively in the Discord server.
Oh.
So you can join our Discord server and do that there.
Is that just one? Wow. Okay.
So we have questions. Do you want me to start, Ben?
Man.
We're not going to go through all of
them. I
them.
know you said there's a lot of questions, but it's one person asking them. Like,
yes, look, that okay, I'll get to that. I'll get to that. But it's not funny. Look, just because we don't have many fans and we have to bulk up the questions from the one person, you fucking munted cunt.
Wow.
Sorry, I shouldn't. I do actually want to get monetized on this podcast, so we probably shouldn't swear like that. Do you think you could go a whole podcast without swearing? Sorry? Fuck. Okay. We'll start with question number 1 from Finn. Finn asks, Burger. I just want to clarify, I hate that fucking meme now. Kill that fucking stupid meme, Burger. Do you remember the whole burger thing, Ben?
Nah.
You weren't paying attention?
I
Well,
I wasn't really doing much with you then because you were doing it with Sam.
so, no, we were doing some and you were doing some.
Yeah.
It was equal, actually.
Yeah, but you I was taking a bit of a sabbatical.
Correct.
At the time,
so Burger was the meme where I don't remember, the Beef Boys started it. That's all I remember. I think it's to do with me working at McDonald's. I can't even remember the meme now. It's that dead.
Wow.
But Burger, and then it was like Burger on Ennui. They wanted to get a burger on the podcast, and then when Doplex and Many Kudos came on, famous YouTubers, they brought a burger on, and it talked.
That's crazy.
It's pretty cool. But
that was like almost.
I'm sick of the
era.
It was. No, the dark era was when I was really sad and depressed and didn't want to make content because this is all I want to do with my life. And then, yeah.
Yeah, I thought we were going to talk about that.
No, you might not like airing your grievances.
Well,
I will.
Okay. Do that. Man, I just realized I'm like a fucking alcoholic. I have so many empty beer bottles behind me.
Yeah.
Whoops.
That's fun.
I'm drinking watermelon flavored sparkling water now.
So you make fun of me for drinking, a vanilla latte or a caramel latte.
It was once.
And you're drinking...
It was once. I made fun of you once. No, it was the first time we met in public. The whole cafe heard me say it, which was fucking hilarious.
And now you're drinking watermelon flavored sparkling water.
I wanted a cold drink, but I didn't feel like a Coke, and we have these in the fridge. I was like, well, I'm not going to drink beer because it's...
Do you also plait your pubes?
Plait my pubes?
Yeah, I was making a homosexual joke. I probably shouldn't.
That's a bit.
We might just move on. We have a question from Cre from Ennui. Do you know Cre?
Cre?
Do you know Cre? Cre from Ennui.
I'm trying to be
Christopher
Nolan,
former OG member of the Ennui crew. He asks, if you could fuck any animal, what would it be, and why is it a hamster?
I don't think I get the question.
If you could fuck any animal, what would it be?
I want to hear your answers because you had a pretty hot topic about a dog as an episode idea.
I thought it'd be funny in a video to... Okay, I'll explain it. So it was back when we were doing Marty stuff, and it was Marty and Noah. Shout out Noah. You're probably not listening. And it was Marty and his little friend Noah, and they slept in. No, they got up early to go to McDonald's, and it was closed. And they're like, shit, it's the end of the world. So what do we do? Anything we want. Blah, blah, blah. Do some funny stuff. They're like, well, we should probably do something. How about we repopulate the earth? And we can't have sex together, so that's gay. So what if, like, you know, Marty fucks an animal and he was going to fuck Noah's dog to repopulate the earth? Bestiality can be funny. I think
it's funny when Family Guy does it, but when you do it, it just sounds creepy.
Okay, go fuck yourself. But if I had to actually have an answer, if I could fuck any animal, obviously I just want to, I don't condone any bestiality. But okay, if there was a gun to my head and they said, pick an animal. There's a bunch of animals on a stand. You have to pick one to fuck. I'd probably choose like a small animal, like a hamster. Yeah, or a rabbit or like a squirrel.
Oh God, fuck dude.
Because like when you finish, I would like my finisher, for lack of a better term, to, you know, like explode through it and kill it.
I think you just kill it by trying to stick your dick in it.
Is that a more humane way of killing animals?
No.
Like fucking it to death?
A bullet to the fucking head is more humane.
That's not humane.
That's more humane than what you want to do.
No, but it's like, I'm not saying that I want to. I'm saying I've got a gun to my head.
Well, that's not what the question asks. It's
If I
not
could
saying
fuck
if you had
any
a gun
animal-
to your head and you had to fuck an animal, what would it be? And why is it a hamster? It said if you could fuck an animal or any animal, what would it be?
If I could, I would. If I could, I wouldn't fuck an animal. But if I had to, it'd be a squirrel.
Yeah.
You like that answer?
Fuck, you went way too deep into that.
No, but like I'm just having a conversation.
I just saw you clip that.
Yeah, no, good.
That's embarrassing.
Next, I don't want to be in the fucking frame, cunt. Okay, next question from Doplex, famous YouTuber, fan of the show, been on the show. He asks, hot dog, question mark. But then he also follows up with, how many hot dogs can you fit in your mouth? Bonus points for testing it out on the episode. I was thinking about it. I was going to get some hot dogs. I do have some sausages in the fridge, raw sausages, but I'm not going to fit any hot dogs. I'm not going to put any hot dogs in my mouth.
A lot of raw sausages in your mouth.
In my mouth?
Yeah.
I have a midget mouth. They used to call me Midget Mouth Stevenson. They used to chant it.
Pigeon Boy and Nick Cage.
They used to call me Nick Cage, Pigeon Boy, Midget Mouth Stevenson, Dumb Fag,
Nobody fucking
Matty Wiener.
You.
Yeah, you probably should. You know, there was I had a crush on a
kid in the face.
Yeah, look, he deserved it. When I was 11, I had a crush on a girl, and one night she said, "Oh, go kill yourself," and I said, "That's not really nice." And she said, "Oh, I don't care if I woke up tomorrow and you were dead." And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Why did you have a crush on her?
I don't know. I like crazy women. Haven't we already established that?
No comment.
It's right now. She's got a kid.
Wow. Who is it?
How many hot dogs do you think you'd actually fit in your mouth? I think I could fit like a solid like 4 or 5 maybe.
I reckon I could probably go 4. Like I'm gonna go 4 without making myself sick.
Yeah.
Like because I reckon if I had that much meat in my mouth, I'd start to gag.
But gagging's the best part.
Well, you and I are two very different people, Matt.
We are. Doplex also followed up with hot dog again with no question mark and 2 words. So you get that. Moving on to Jonesy. Jonesy is actually a supporter on Ennui Plus. That's my time to go, hey, join our Patreon, Ennui Plus. Early access to podcasts, videos. We're making stuff, I promise. Jonesy asks, would you rather have a wasp constantly flying around you, you can't kill it, and there's a chance it would sting you one day?
Once a day.
Or
it would sting you once a day.
Oh, once a day, sorry. Once a day. Or would you rather have no legs?
I mean, I've been stung by a couple of wasps. They're not that bad. I mean, they hurt like hell, but like, at least I can walk.
But
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not allergic to them or anything, so it's not like a massive deal.
No, like, that's a good point.
15 minutes of pain. Never fucking walk again. I know what I'm taking.
Yeah. No, I know what I'm taking.
Yeah, no legs.
I feel like that's probably the best answer because, like, I feel like it'd just be like getting a needle every day. Like, it just that is just like being a diabetic.
Like, just fucking embarrassing. I wouldn't go out in public.
Shout out Young Crip.
Yeah.
It'd be being like a diabetic. You have to put a needle on yourself once a day. Oh, they have to do it more often.
It's weird that you went there with that. Like,
why?
Like, it's weird that you went straight to diabetic.
No, because what other thing would you have that you have to have a needle once a day?
I don't know.
Herpes?
Dick piss?
Steroids.
Oh, yeah, steroids? Yeah, junkie. Yeah. I don't know. It's just weird that you went to diabetic. I don't know.
Shout out to my ex-partner with diabetes.
I could fucking out you so hard the podcast.
Nah, don't do that. I know what you're going to say too.
I've told so many people.
Have you really?
Yeah.
About my secrets?
Yeah. Yeah,
that's not going to make any sense to anyone listening.
You're a famous CEO in the public eye. You don't get to have secrets, especially hot topic secrets like that.
That's not a hot topic secret.
Bro, it was moving. It was definitely
Moving on. Jonesy also asks, hot dog, ? Fuck, I hate our fans. Moving on. Kudos, aka Matthew Winter. Not sure why that's his name. On the Discord, but we got the classic question of, do you fart? Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
The kink thing.
In my Pornhub history is, German fart porn. And I love when they fart on cakes. They sit on cakes.
Are you joking? Because
I am joking.
There's some you've told me some shit. I'm like, I don't know if you're joking or that.
What?
Sounds like
what fart? How is fart porn is not good. Shit porn is not good.
Okay, think about what you've done in your life, and then you're gonna tell me that's not good.
There's nothing wrong with butt stuff, but farting in someone's face is not attractive. Moving on.
I'd say what you do is it's almost worse than biting someone's face.
It's fine. It's perfectly fine. When is the next episode of Winter of This Content, which is a little podcast I did with Lars from the first podcast? When he comes back to me.
Wow. Fuck.
Everybody who loves me leaves me. All of my partners, dad left for a little bit. Mum stayed in the picture though, so.
I think your dad left on purpose.
No, he did move down to Newcastle at one point. That's a good point, actually, man.
Yeah, true. He moved moving on to a little bit.
Yeah, he did. He was working over in Western Australia, doing some FIFO, flying. Correct. Jonesy has another question, and it's: would you rather be constantly pissing yourself or constantly shitting yourself? Both are a slow leak, but the shit comes out slower, so you could probably go for an hour without it being noticeable.
No, you can't.
It'd stink.
Yeah, people are going to smell that as soon as it happens.
Oh, fuck. I hate being around people and you can tell they don't wipe their ass.
What the fuck?
I work at a McDonald's.
Are you sniffing?
No, I have a good sense of smell. You can smell it on people.
You have a nose and you're like a bird.
Pigeon, actually, but I think I'd rather. Okay, let's just go off stink. What is the worst stink? Would you?
Yeah, I'd rather piss myself. Shit is the worst stink. Shit is 100%.
Yeah,
because piss only smells after it starts to go warm. Well, I mean, it's already warm, but when it starts to age.
Yeah.
So shit stinks straight out the gate. It's 100 mile an hour. That's crap. That is poo.
Have you seen, and it would have been on a TikTok or something, but it was from a Tim and Eric sketch, and it was pants that you'd wore, and you can, you wear them under your pants, and you can shit in them, and it just, goes down, the legs?
No.
Oh, well, maybe you could wear that.
Oh. Yeah, I would say I'd piss myself, and I'd wear something like Skins.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It dries fast.
See, piss... I don't know. I think I really hate the smell of piss. Shit is bad.
Your piss stinks. You don't drink water.
Doesn't. I do. I drink a lot of water, actually.
You drink fucking coffee
and water.
That's it.
No, it's coffee and water.
You don't.
100%. I drink so much water.
I've never seen you drink a bottle of water.
Every time I come from Mudgee to Scone, I bring a bottle of water with me and I drink it on the way there.
Over the course of 3 days.
No, hot, warm water is great. If it's below room temperature, nah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you prefer room temperature water?
No, cold. It has to be chilled, but not too cold.
Nah, I don't like it.
Why?
Like, I can't just drink water on its own, like cold. Like, I'd smash a room temperature bottle of water like that. Like, but cold, it's just like, God, no.
No, that's gross.
No.
I don't know. I disagree with you, to be honest.
I don't give a fuck about your opinion. How about that?
That's kind of fucked up to say, but that's fine.
Well.
Whatever. Moving on to the next question. We have another question from our good friend, Sam from Ennui. I just want to make it clear, you Sam, you're fired. So you can remove that from your name. That's fine.
Wow.
No. Just joking, guys. We'll probably get him in some things here and there.
Add him on the podcast like that? It's fucked.
No, he seems a good guy. He's making
fucking work Australia, and they'll be like, "No, I can't. No way."
No, he's making some good podcasts, content on his channel right now. Doing some little commentary videos, but yeah, because you do bully me. You even said that you need to step back.
Yeah, well, I have, haven't I?
Yes, but you were still a bully.
I'm not a bully. I'm a friend.
So Sam answers the previous question, and he says, constantly pissing myself, but I'm only allowed to eat asparagus, so it'd smell better. That's smart.
That also seems like a kink. Like pissy, smelly piss.
Oh, yeah, it would.
Yeah.
Have you ever had like a lot of beetroot and your pisses come out purple?
No.
Don't you hate it when your cum is white instead of red?
That's a fucking shit joke.
It's a good joke.
In 2019.
Sam also comments, also, this song perfectly sums up for my long-awaited return to the Ennui Talk podcast, and it's a link to Eminem Vivo, Eminem Without Me official music video.
You just fight him. Like,
yeah, no. Go fuck yourself, Sam.
That's fucked.
No, we're nice here on the Ennui Talk podcast. We're a Christian podcast, #1 Christian podcast on iTunes, as we all know. Correct? Am I wrong? Am I right? I think I'm right there. Jack R389, also known as local friend Jack Cody, he asks, would you rather stick 10 hot dogs in your mouth or take my hot dog?
It's creepy.
I would rather take your hot dog. I don't think I could hit 10 hot dogs in my mouth, to be honest. The ROI on that's not that good. Return on investment, for those who don't know. Did you know that?
You would know something like that, wouldn't you?
What, return on investment?
You watch that one of those self-help videos.
No.
Where it's like, be an alpha male. Tell the haters
I'm not
your haircut. Shit like that. You'd be watching shit like that.
Have you seen like the
Send back your food.
There was a TikTok of this guy, and he was like this little like scrawny Indian guy, and he goes, cheating on my girlfriend was the best thing that I ever done. And it was like this alpha male podcast and shit. And it's like, what the fuck, dog? Who does that? Cheats on their girlfriend.
You just call him dog.
Or cheats on me.
What the fuck, dog?
Yeah, what the fuck, dog? What? I'm trying out new things. I'm trying out new colloquialisms. Fuck off, dog. Come on,
you look like the other fucking Malcolm in the Middle child.
Who, Reese or
no, you look like the one
Dewey?
They put up for adoption and just like didn't have him in the show. They're like, fuck this drop kick, and then it's like kicked him out of the show. You look like that type of person.
Moving on to Rockshell.
Blowing up. Why?
What's going on?
That's group chat.
I wish I had friends in a group chat.
Oh, loser.
Yeah, funny. Rockshell asks, long time Discord community member, asks, how many chickens do you require to kill an elephant? It's got to be a fuckload. Like, it's got to be like over 100.
What do you, like, to crush it, or just like to for them to
attack kill it? To attack the elephant.
Oh, I don't think chickens would attack an elephant.
That's not the question. How many chickens do you require?
Like, a chicken would never attack an elephant.
And I would never suck a man's hot dog, but you know, here we are.
That's debatable. I mean,
how many? I think it's maybe more than 100. Maybe 500 chickens. It'd have to be like a lot of chickens to like peck the fuck out of the elephant.
Well, think about it. I reckon if you had a group of chickens and an elephant stood on it, it'd kill like 5 chickens at a time.
Probably.
So 500 chickens is not that many when you think about it.
What about 1,000 chickens?
I'd go 1,500.
1,500?
Yeah.
You locking that in?
Sure.
The answer is chickens wouldn't attack an elephant.
Well, I fucking said that.
Rockshell's second question
How
is:
would you how would you entice a chicken to a like? What would you have to do to get a chicken that fired up to go after an elephant?
Tell him that the elephant
Fuck
had sex. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Or
question,
dad. That sometimes pisses people off. I fucked your dad.
Yeah,
like,
you know.
what?
Did you ever get like insulted at school? People go, "Oh yeah, I fucked your dad."
No, I was the one doing that to people.
But it doesn't make you gay.
No, makes it a dad.
Why?
And a pedophile, by the way, because I was underage.
So is that like the whole thing? Like if you're in jail, if a guy in jail gets his dick sucked, it's not gay, but the guy sucking the dick's gay.
No, they're both pretty gay.
Moving on. Which famous celebrity would you want to punch in the face? I have mine.
I don't know why. I really went to Brad Pitt, but I wouldn't want to punch him in the face.
No, he's a beautiful man. He's done nothing wrong.
I don't know why Brad Pitt. I think it was like just celebrity. I'm like, damn, Brad Pitt's a pretty big celebrity. Like,
I have two.
I'd punch Neil Patrick Harris in the face.
Why? Because he's gay and a good actor?
No.
Why?
I don't know. Punchable face.
Yeah,
I reckon he has a brittle skull. Like, you could do some damage.
I have two. One is Koshy from Sunrise, David Kosh.
He's not really a celebrity.
He's an Australian celebrity. Ooh. And my other one is...
There's Catherine Knight. Nobody fucking talks about her.
Leave Catherine Knight out of this. For those who don't know who Catherine Knight is, Google it, please. I'm not explaining it right now. It ruins my flow.
Talk about on the podcast.
No, it's not. We can do it. We can do a whole special on Catherine Knight.
Like crime podcast.
Yeah.
They're pretty successful. You can do one.
Yeah. They're a bit more successful than this one.
Wow.
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 The other one was, who's the guy? He's from Perks of Being a Wallflower, and he's also he plays the Flash. Ezra Miller.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like gone psycho and like beating women and like doing drugs, and he looks like he has like a very fragile skull.
I don't know. I reckon Neil Patrick Harris, you can just like crack his fucking forehead open. Like,
I actually have a third that just came to mind. So obviously the big trend is now it's corn. It's a big thing with knobs. It has the juice. I want to punch that little black kid right in the fucking nose.
Why did you specify the color?
Because I had to, just so people are aware.
Wow.
No, but do you know? Look, the trend. It's fine. Trend, cool,
actually,
whatever.
I'd punch Logan Paul in the fucking head.
Don't give a shit. But this kid has a fucking cameo.
Does he
like
really?
A week after, yes, he has a cameo, and they're fucking like who gives a shit if the little kid doing the corn thing goes, "Oh, hey guys, it's the corn kid." I don't know why I'm doing a fucking southern accent.
Well, isn't he Southern American?
No, fuck, I don't know. He's black. That's all I know. But like, imagine seeing a cameo, and it's like, "Hey, it's the corn kid." Sorry that your grandma died. Bye. Like, why would you pay any money for
the corn kid's doing grievance fucking cameos?
Oh, yeah, you would be. Absolutely. Yeah, sorry grandma died. Sorry for giving you HIV.
Damn, sorry to hear your sister how she got abducted in that van and then brutally molested. Sucks. But hey, it's corn.
That's right, it's corn. Yeah, but he
it's on Cornhub now, motherfucker. They posted that shit.
Cornhub. Rockshell has a third question, and it's, if you were to turn into any food, what food would you turn into? Like, what food personifies you? Is how I'm taking Pickled it pork. In a way. Pickled pork. You answered that very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why pickled pork?
Locked up there.
See, I think that for me, if I'm going to be honest, it's potato bake, because I feel like pickled pork and potato bake, it's like two peas in a pot.
Fuck, damn, I wish you said mashed potato.
Why? What were you going to say?
I think because you like when men mash you. It was a bit homophobic. It was a bit of a bullying thing, so I'm sorry, Matt. I apologize. Sam, I'm sorry I bullied Matt.
Sidebar real quick. You said
also, Sam, I'm sorry that you took offense to me bullying Matt.
I would too, to be honest. Like, you were pretty harsh.
Right.
You said a lot of... No. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done now.
Okay. Moving on to... And I'm actually pretty sure this is a new member of the Discord server. Big Pidge. Big Pidge says, in your opinion, what is the best Nintendo console? I have my answer.
What is it?
It's the Nintendo. See, the joke is I just say the name of the company that makes it.
Oh.
Like if you just said, "Oh, what's your favorite PlayStation?" Oh, the PlayStation. Like that's funny. That's humor. Understood?
I would have said the Nintendo 3DS.
Really? I didn't like the 3DS.
I thought it was just sick. I just thought it was like super cool technology.
What's the newest Nintendo? Is it just the Wii for like the last?
It's the fucking Switch.
Oh, of course it is. I do like the Switch.
Wii came out in like 2009.
But yeah, there was
I remember when we got our Wii.
It is actually quite. It's quite cool that it's like it can be like a handheld device, and you can also. You have a hot take here, don't you? Yeah, you go.
Okay, so when it was first announced, I was in school, and everyone was like, "How sick's gonna be? The Switch is gonna be mad, blah blah." They fucking showed kids. And it fucking, I don't know why, man. It pissed me off. They showed kids playing it, and I was like, kid playing on the train, kid playing at school, like on lunch. And then they showed kids playing like NBA or like a basketball game at a fucking basketball court, like in the playground. I'm like, just get up and play the thing in real life, cunt. You're right there. Like, what the fuck? How?
I think that's that sort of like, let's appeal to like, you know, like young people.
Oh, fuck
like
that. Just go and play the ball, cunt.
That's what I think. Yeah, I agree 100%.
It honestly, oh, man. I was like, the fucking stupid ad. Whoever fucking thought of that was a dumbass.
You remind me of Peter Griffin, where, you know, the whole, you know what grinds my gears? And it's just like, shit.
It honestly, every time I see the ad, I'm like, fuck you. You were at a basketball court. Get up and play basketball. Don't fucking sit there. And it's not like there were other kids playing on the basketball court. It was an empty basketball court. They were sitting on the bench next to me. I'm like, fuck you, get up and play.
It's a good point, actually.
Put down the Switch. Be normal kids. It'd be like different though, like, you know,
Switch.
It was a rainy day and they were inside and they were like looking at their basketball hoop in the fucking driveway.
Yeah, good point, actually.
You know, but it was a sunny day. I'm sure like the day before their school got shut up because it was in America, obviously.
Hey. We're trying to get sponsors here and we're not going to get any. If you do that shit like that, you stupid munted cunt.
Wow.
So.
I'm just saying.
This episode is sponsored by Nike.
The Switch ads.
Okay, yeah. That's actually, you know what? That's a good.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Actually, that's sort of a dumb.
Yeah.
I would say the Switch though. Are we in agreement?
No, I said the 3DS.
No, it's fucking. Big Pidge also says. Also, how do I talk to girls? Please help me. Oh God, please. I can't help. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, you can talk to girls. They're just not old enough to do anything with you.
You said you were going to stop doing this dumb fucking joke.
That one was pretty funny.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Anyway, Doplex asks, are you my mommy? Fuck me, cunt. I just want some good questions for once. No. The answer's no. So, Kri from Ennui actually asked a fuckload of questions. This is what I'm thinking. We answer none of them, and then it is a lot of questions. No, what I'm thinking is, like, these are all like, you know.
Some of them are good questions, though.
They are, and I feel like if we're going to answer these questions, people are going to have to pay for it. So we're going to do another time. We'll do another Ask Ennui where we do all of Chris's questions, and they're all deep questions. Like they are, aren't they? They're not like burger. You know, you want some actual, like, you know, us using our intellects. Head over to Ennui Plus. There'll be a Ask Ennui. You know what I'm trying to say. We're going to do one on the Patreon.
I don't know what you're trying to say. Honestly,
we will do one with all of Chris's questions.
30 minutes. We need to fill 40 minutes.
We have a lot of other questions.
We have.
Are you really going to count them? How many questions have we answered? We've answered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We've answered 16 questions in half an hour.
Wow.
We have about that left. Okay? Are you done?
Well,
you do realize I'm the CEO and you're the assistant too, so.
How I said to you, when you go into a coma, I'm taking over Ennui. And we're taking this shit a whole different direction.
You know what? I'm going to call up my fucking, my solicitor and I'm taking you out of my will. Your Google Home just went off, didn't it?
Yeah, that was weird though.
That was weird. Rockshell has another question. Oh, no, he doesn't have a question. He's just commenting on Chris's question. Said, and I thought my 3 questions were already too many for one person. Haha. I'm not going to just fucking read our own fucking...
I was going to say, are you fucking reading the script? Like, dude,
I thought it was a question.
You can skip half of this shit.
Okay, look. It was, okay, Godzilla, which is Patrick, actually. He was the guy who gave us $60 a month for a bit.
Why'd he stop?
Because he lives on a Macca's wage.
Fake fan.
Burger on Ennui. Very funny. What is your favorite burger? I was actually thinking about it the other day. Like, I like the Works burger. Because a Works burger has egg on it and beetroot, correct? Yes. Traditionally.
Yeah, and pineapple.
That's my favorite. And that's it. That's my favorite. Do you have a favorite burger? Like, it doesn't have to, like, you could say McDonald's hamburger if you wanted to, but obviously it's not.
Yeah. I tell you what, you can't beat a chicken schnitzel burger.
Yeah, chicken schnitzel burger. Actually, that does.
You just can't beat it. You know what you really can't beat? A chicken schnitzel Works burger.
Yeah, with everything on it. Yeah, no, that's good.
Fucking load that cunt up.
Do you know what you can't beat as well?
Beetroot.
I was going to say you can't beat your girlfriend, but
it's a hot take.
Moving on. I've never. No, hang on. No. No. I've already had too much shit taken out of context. Just so people know, somebody clipped a little bit of my podcast. 2 separate people that said I like underage children, and I said that in the middle of a bit, but somebody just clipped that fucking like 2 seconds. Blake. Blake. Shout out Blake. Actually, he wanted me to give him a shout out. Thank you for saving my life. I'm just gonna go with that. You know what I'm saying when I say that, Ben?
Fuck, that's hot take. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yeah. And Caspar, also known as Kaz Ghost. No one really cares about him though.
Fuck you, Caspar.
No, what? Because he's asked every question. Oh, well, then again, there's a lot of like good questions he could have asked, but anyway, moving on. Sam from Ennui is back with some more questions. I did.
Change your name, Sam.
I can tell that he's copied and pasted this from an article, because down the bottom it says, written by Rachel Swain, editorial manager, Prospects, May 2021.
That was during the pandemic.
It was. That's a long time ago. But first question is, can you tell me more about your day-to-day responsibilities of the role? So if we're going to talk about my day-to-day responsibilities, it's we need to make sure we record content. We need to make sure that we're making some TikToks. I need to make sure that the podcast goes out on time. And biz dev. I'm just going to say biz dev. Ben, what are your day-to-day what are your day-to-day responsibilities?
I make sure that you have to postpone recording podcasts because I have a busier life than you.
Okay, next question from Sam. Sam asks, how could I impress you in the first 3 months? As an employee, legitimate question. Let's say, not even in Ennui, you hire somebody, what could that person do in general to impress you in the first 3 months?
Don't ask stupid questions.
Is there such thing as stupid questions? I think there is.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I don't think
I'm all for. I tell you what, I'm honestly all for people asking questions, but stupid questions. And I don't mean if you genuinely had meaning behind the question. I'm like, yeah, okay, fair enough. You had a bit of meaning behind the question, but if it's a fucking blatantly dumb question that that after you ask, you go, that probably really didn't need to be asked. It's like, dude, no fuck. Think about it. Think before you speak.
There was a kid at Macca's, and we said, hey, can you fill the shake for me, please? And he goes, what flavor? So yeah, it's just...
That's a good example if everybody in the world worked for McDonald's.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If I said that, do you know that it's just shake mix
you've told
and
me
you have the flavors?
Story 4 times since it's happened.
But if you didn't, did you know that before, do you think?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
But the way you worded it the first time, it was very clear that there was a stupid thing to say. The way you tell me this, I'm like, that does sound like a stupid thing to say.
It was, and it very much was.
Yeah.
Are there opportunities for training and progression within the role of the company? If you do work for Ennui, there's not, because we don't make any revenue whatsoever. Full-time internship. Where do you see the company headed in the next 5 years? Hopefully success.
Down the fucking drain.
Can you describe the
tower?
Sorry, can you just, what was that again? Can you describe the working culture of the organization? There's no culture here, mate.
Yeah. We're super anti-culture.
Yeah, we're just like, we're anti everything.
With a K.
What do you enjoy about your job?
Working with you.
Oh, that's very kind of you. My favorite thing is the clout and working with you.
What clout?
You don't have no idea how many women come up to me and go, "Oh my god, do you have a podcast? Do you have a podcast?
You have a podcast? My pussy.
You're a middle-aged
so
white
dry
man.
Now. Yeah. It's embarrassing.
Can you tell me
every time you clip, I can see you going to clip.
No, you can't. You can't.
You
You
do
can't at all.
that. You go.
I was going to have my hand there the whole time. Now you fucking piece of shit.
Well,
if we had a
stupid.
producer,
It's like you're holding down your mic button to record, like to
I am.
like a push to mic.
I am. Psh, over.
Yeah, you would be that.
Over.
You'd be that weird kid.
Hey, can we get some more cheeses in the bowl? Over.
You would be that weird kid with walkie-talkie.
No, I wasn't.
You would have been like, gotta say copy.
Copy.
Over and out.
Over and out. Can you tell me more about the team I'd be working in? It's me and Ben. That's it.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch the Caleb Templeman, shout out Caleb Templeman, his interview with me?
Nah.
He was under the assumption that I worked on this full time. Fuck, I wish that was true. Fuck, like it's so crazy how much I want this. Moving on, we have some more questions. Finn asks, what is your sexual orientation and why is it gay? Haha. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's such a fucking good question.
You know, I had to think about what sexual orientation meant. I read this question before. I'm like, damn, I better fucking remember what that means.
So what's your sexual orientation then?
Well, I mean, I'm going to say straight.
Me too, 100%. Never thought about kissing a man,
But
ever.
somebody once told me that like your sexual orientation is like a bar graph,
Like a spectrum.
a spectrum, and then no one's ever really super straight or super gay. Like no one's ever.
Oh, yeah. Well, they say that, but like I've never thought about kissing a man. I've never found a man attractive in the way that I want.
You've never in the way you would have had sex with. I'm gonna say like because I can look at men and go, that's a good looking man.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm not going to look at a man and go, damn, I wish that man was inside me right now. You know what I mean?
Yes, I got it. Have you seen that clip of that guy and they're like, oh, he's at a basketball game or something? No, it might have been baseball. And he's like, who's the sexiest New York Rangers player? And he's like, no, I'm straight. So he's like, no, like you can still say like, who's the most handsome? No, I'm super straight. Like I'm so straight. Like you're offending me right now. It's like I think that
like that.
Yeah, it's like that.
Like a dickhead.
I'm trying to do like a New York accent, but I can't.
Yeah, you sound like a Chad.
I am a Chad.
Yeah, Chad Michael Murray.
People who are like that, they actually turn out to be gay. A lot of them.
Oh, like the closet homos who are like a little homophobic.
No, that's fucking gay. I'm not fucking gay.
No, I didn't look at your dick. That'd be gay. Show that.
Exactly. That's it. Also, do you think space flight is important? I guess it is, like to explore the universe and see what's going on out there.
Yeah.
Not a fan of Lars Ulrich. Is that his name?
I kind of feel like we should explore our own ocean because we don't know much about it.
I think you should explore getting some bitches.
That's crazy coming from the guy who's had no bitches in months.
Moving on, Big Pidge asks, what was the most painful shit you ever took? Describe it to us.
I bet you could describe it in such detail that we would have to blur it.
I can't think of anything, but I've definitely had some like really sharp ones. Have you ever had a sharp shit?
What do you mean by sharp? What?
Like when you're
razors in it.
No, like you're so constipated, like it's so hard and it's so like. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
You ever wiped and there's been blood?
I don't think I have. No.
Oh.
No. Have you?
Yeah, once, twice.
Once, twice. What was the occasion?
Just really big shit.
Interesting. I actually went to school with a guy, and he used to shit once a week. That's it. I'm like, that's something wrong. That's not healthy.
You got too much fiber.
Like, absolutely, too much fiber. Yeah. Too many wheat picks, mate.
Yeah,
way too many wheat picks. We have a
water cunt.
No, that's what I'm thinking. Big Pidge has been promoted to office assistant. Oh, hey guys, just so you know, if you join the Discord, we actually have a tier system. So the more you post, you get actually upgraded. Did you know that?
I don't think I've ever posted in this once.
So you're not really supporting the.
Well, I don't really do Discord. I don't know how it works. I don't get the idea of it.
You do now.
Well,
question number, just a bit like tiny little bit of a sidebar. Do you like Discord as a platform? I do.
I think it is good for a certain type of person.
For you?
Well, no, because I actually. How am I going to say this where it doesn't sound?
Do stuff with your life. I agree. No, I find it very hard to keep up with.
I talk to a smaller group of people. Like I feel like I get Discord's for a big community-based person, whereas I like to keep to myself.
That's the thing, like with promoting the no, but that's the thing.
Crazy
with promoting
the Discord, probably use Discord.
Absolutely,
to talk to their Discord kittens.
See, for me, like I think this is a good place to have that. Like the Ask Ennui. You know, like you can join this like exclusive community to do it. I think it's good for like when we do live recordings. It's easy to do it through that. I think it's good for like the Ennui Plus, like the Plus channels. Like there's a VIP lounge for just Plus members to talk, topic suggestions and focus groups, like the stuff that's like Plus exclusive, rather than doing Discord? It on. What?
Are you plugging the Discord?
Yes, this is basically what I'm doing. That's what this whole episode's about.
Wow.
Anyway, moving on. We'll go through it. We've got two more. What is the worst experience you've ever had at a restaurant? Thanks, Big Pidge.
Probably going there with you.
We've never been to a restaurant together. Remember how that we went out for a fancy dinner, and then you said my steak. I asked for my steak rare, not medium rare, and then you punched the Indian server in the mouth.
What?
That's what you did. Remember? Remember that time we went up to Sydney. We filmed a video. We're doing like a big film shoot. And then you said, I asked for my steak rare, not medium rare. And then you punched the Indian waiter right in the fucking throat.
I remember going out to dinner with you last week.
Yeah.
And you whinged about it the whole time.
Why did I whinge about it?
Doesn't matter.
I did. I bought you fucking dinner.
Okay. You are making it sound like I'm ungrateful. But as my fiance pointed out multiple times at the dinner table, whenever you would say that, you literally ate her dinner one night.
You said I could fucking eat it. No, go fuck yourself. You said I could fucking eat it. Is that right?
How many times have we cooked for you?
Correct.
Yeah, you bought us dinner once.
No, I bought pizza a few times.
You bought pizza once before.
Okay, do you want me to play my part better then? I'm trying here, cunt. What do you want me to do?
I work for you for free. The least you can do is buy me dinner.
I'll buy you dinner then.
Fuck me. To be fair, I ordered like a pretty expensive thing we went for dinner.
Yeah, you fucking did actually.
It was good too, so it was worth it.
What did you get? You get the steak or did you get the
belly?
Pork belly? It was really good pork belly, wasn't it?
Yeah, you had a schnitzel.
I did.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a good snitty. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to make it really. This is just us. You know, you're getting the full Ennui experience. This is the real us. Final question from Finn. Shit. What was the most painful thing you've ever done? Mine was ripping off my fingernail with pliers.
Fuck. You're fighting some demons, man.
I think the most painful thing I've ever done was having to split up with my ex-fiance because, you know, the relationship didn't work out.
I thought it would have been a cock and ball torture.
Yeah, oh god, yeah. So, for those who don't know, I had an inflamed...
dysfunction.
I don't. I had an inflamed fucking bladder. Yeah, and then it like swelled up the urethra and then I put a knife down it. So when I pissed for the first time after, it was red. It was red and it was like a faucet. But that wasn't really painful.
Would have just been more scary, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it was scary. It was actually kind of cool when I pissed.
What's wrong with you?
If I had to think of the most do you have the most painful thing you've ever had? Like, I've never broken anything. You have, though.
I've broken a finger. I have broken both feet.
Both feet?
Yeah,
what?
I broke my right foot twice and my left foot once. But the crazy thing is, when I broke my left foot, 2 weeks before that, I'd gotten out of my moon boot from breaking my right foot.
Oh, you're fucking kidding.
So I broke 2 feet basically back to back. I have. That's it. Yeah, I've just broke both my feet. I broke a finger. I've dislocated both elbows.
Fuck me.
I've hyperflexated my wrists a couple of times.
That's fucking terrible.
Yeah,
I've never done anything like that.
I hurt my knee in school once, pretty bad. It was like I did some damage to the tendons in it. Burnt my foot. That was fucking hardcore.
Jesus
it was an oil burn too. It was sick. Don't ever fucking do that. That sucks.
That's fucking terrible.
I got bitten by a dog.
See,
yeah, I've been like, I broke a couple of ribs once before.
Jesus
that was pretty
Christ.
Cool. Yeah.
One time I was throwing a footy with a mate and I jarred my thumb. And it like stayed like that. No, but like legitimately, it stayed like that for like 6 months. Yeah. It's like anytime I moved it, it was like sore. It was always sore. Oh. Yeah, I did, but I tried to pop it out and I couldn't get it.
Oh. The story about how I broke my finger, it was this finger. I broke the knuckle here. The story about how I broke it were in English. And the teacher's like, "Oh, we have an essay coming up." And as a joke, I went to go like, and I like pretend to break my hand on the desk. But I like overshot my book by like a fraction. And my knuckle just like fully cracked the edge of the desk.
So like a ricochet. Yeah, I get you. I
get
you,
hit
yeah.
like, like at desk at high school had that rolled edge.
Yeah.
It, like cracked on that. And then I just went, "Oh my God, that really hurt." And the teacher's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Nah, like it genuinely hurts." So I went down into the sick bay, got an ice pack, came back. And she's like, "You're right." By the time my knuckle was like that round, I'm like, "Yeah, I think it's just like sore. Like it'll be right." And then, I went to hospital later that night because Dad was like, you should get this looked at. So we went to hospital and they were like, "Yeah, it's broken."
That's shit.
Got out of the essay though, which is pretty sick.
Of course you did.
That's the half yearly exams were like the next week. Got out of them too. All my exam marks were estimated, which was fucking top, by the way.
That seems good.
Because they really like, move up. Like they mark up. They don't mark down. They mark up. So good. My year 9 half yearly looked fucking mint.
When I actually just remembered, like, I had my inflamed bladder, so I had to have cock and ball torture. But there was like a few times I couldn't go to work because it was like a stabbing pain, like in my, like above my groin.
Was your belt too tight?
Yeah, it was. Mum actually used to say, "Oh, maybe this all happened because you wore too tight of underwear," and it was like squeezing everything in.
Yeah. Cock and ball torture.
Correct. So that's all the questions. I do have a question for people who are listening. Obviously on the Spotify, you can actually
watch it on Spotify.
You can actually. Do you know that? Have you ever watched one on Spotify? No, I've had a few people say they've actually watched on Spotify, which is pretty cool.
That's crazy. I don't use Spotify.
Yeah, I don't give two shits.
I never want to be sponsored by Spotify.
So the question I'm going to ask you guys is: should we make Ask Ennui # like a monthly thing? Like, you always going to have questions for us?
That's a stupid question because you had to put in the Discord chat. We have a Q&A podcast up and you haven't asked no questions. Fuck you. Ask more questions. We need to fill a 45 to 60 minute video podcast.
That's called humor.
Yeah. It's a silly question to ask, Matt.
Go fuck yourself.
Well, I mean, I could have would,
Okay. Go fuck yourself. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Ennui. We've got some videos coming. Buy a shirt. Do you notice I'm wearing the shirt? Do you notice it? Are you wearing one right now?
I'm wearing the you wearing Get design.
The life is limited. Oh, fuck. I hate that font. Can't.
The same font.
It's not the same font. Anyway, that's it. We're done. Thanks for joining us on the Ennui Talk podcast. I'm Matthew Winter.
Guys. Also, Sam, no worries. Feelings. You're a top bloke.
Fuck yourself.
Sad that Matt fired you, but maybe we'd work together later on.
Maybe. Probably not.
Yeah. No. Seriously though, it's Matt.